The Quote Goats Podcast. With your hosts, Tommy Guns. The Quote Goats Podcast.
So y'all know AI is taking over the world right now.
Very scary, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. The implications. It's like we in like the infant stages of like the Terminator movie or the what's the other movie, The Matrix and stuff like that.
With Will Smith, what was the movie that with the robot?
You talking about iRobot?
iRobot, yeah.
Was that artificial intelligence?
Yes.
Or that,
Yes.
Yeah, they was.
Yes.
Yeah, they was some
Where they
intelligence.
took over the world and stuff.
Yeah,
and
he was the
started
last
killing-
motherfucking shit.
No.
No, that was
iRobot.
you talking about.
I'm talking about
Oh,
With the
I Am
dog.
Legend.
I Am
Oh,
Legend.
okay, my bad.
No, the iRobot. You remember?
Yeah, I robot with the one robot that helped him.
Helped him.
yes.
Yeah.
Saw the future.
I think that
and
was
actually
preparing
had human
us.
feelings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, honey.
It's scary though
It
because
is.
it can do a lot of things. It's teaching itself a lot of things. I saw something earlier with like Elon Musk talking about like the dangerous implications of it and how it's like getting better and better. It's teaching itself different languages now.
Feelings.
You think it? I don't think it's got so far as to have feelings yet.
It haven't got feelings
But
yet.
think about it. If it can teach you all these things,
But if
it
it's
can
learning
program
through emotion from
emotions.
other people,
yeah.
So
artificial emotions.
it's learning from the face of how people react. So
Yes.
I think
if
you
it
can
learn
program
that,
too.
Yeah.
it can. Oh my goodness!
Like program anger,
Yeah.
happiness.
It's learning
Artificial
everything.
feelings.
Like it's like I was telling my girl before she told me to shut up about it the other day. I was like, cause you know the company Levi's, they was like, they gonna do a whole new campaign with only AI models and stuff because it's done got that far to where they can just type in something and put their clothes on like an artificial, you know what I'm saying, model and shit, and you can't really tell the difference. It's already at that level and shit. And they said they gonna do it for like more diversity because they can put any type of person in there.
And that's the same. I forgot what state it was. They had a McDonald's where they had robots making burgers.
I heard about
Yes.
that. You know, it's a coffee shop up the street in the mall here. It's just a robotic arm. You can tell it to make whatever type of coffee you want,
We
and
getting there.
it'll do that shit.
And the thing is, in some ways, it's good because now you won't see people fighting with employees. Who really gonna fight with a robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fight
You're
with a
gonna
robot.
You're gonna jump over
Well-
the counter and fight,
Yeah,
fight
true
with
that.
a robot.
True that.
Imagine
I
punching
see-
a robot.
Yeah.
Well, I seen a video not too long ago where they was talking about that and how robots, or in the near future, is going to replace 40% of jobs in the whole wide world.
See, that's
Do
the
you
messed
not
up
know
part.
40% what that means?
That's the messed up part because it's gonna
Yeah.
take a lot of people's jobs away.
Yeah.
That's why you better start getting into IT, all that stuff. Because they even use that for medical as well. They having one do surgery. I forgot where it was
A
at.
robot is not going to touch my body. to do
Yeah, but I'm
surgery.
saying it was actually, I guess it was a fake body.
Yeah.
But showing how the robot could easily
Do the incisions
do the
and shit
incision,
like that.
ain't worried about getting nervous like a human would and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
That's-
not even the surgeries, but like AI algorithms can like predict disease by
Yeah.
patterns in the body that it sees way before a human would be able to see it and stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
has its good, but then it has bad too.
If it lands in bad
wrong
intentions and
hands,
bad
yeah.
wrong hands.
Well, it's in its own hands. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And at a point, it's gonna maybe become like
smarter.
sentient to where you can't turn that shit off. It's gonna be like, nah, motherfucker.
Yeah, we running this.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
run this shit. I know what's best for humanity type shit. Like the movies.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know?
the movies. And that's when I think like we already done been through this. I know it's going into something deep.
Go ahead.
For people to make movies about stuff like this, and they ain't never seen anything like it when it comes to aliens and all this. I
Yeah.
think we're in a repeated type of form.
I believe the same shit.
And I think it just keeps repeating itself. And when people say deja vu, yes, it doesn't happen because we done in a different form. And we done in that time before then went through that, but now we in a different. It's hard. I know. I mean,
I know what you're saying because like to go down this rabbit hole with you, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about like the pyramids and shit, right?
Yes.
We don't know how the motherfuckers built that shit way
and
back
I'm sorry,
then.
1,000 people did not make that.
You know what I'm saying? We have no way of explaining that shit, but they had to have some kind of technology, some kind of, I don't know, sound wave technology the way they did that shit.
Envision that like, hey guys, let's get 1 million of us and let's just build something to go straight up.
Yeah.
For no reason. Just because the king said that. Come on now.
But it's just the fact that we don't know how they did it, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that whatever they used got lost way back when, you know what I'm saying?
And never got, yeah.
Because, like I was saying on the last pod, just to say it again, but like, you know, whenever new technology come out, right, it makes us lazy, you know, like a GPS in your car. You know, like I don't know how to read no mapping without my GPS.
Just throw it away.
You'd be lost.
I'll be lost. I wouldn't know how to get nowhere. You got autocorrect on your phone. I can't really spell no more because of that. You know what I'm saying? I know how to
but hey, when you post it incorrectly, people will let you
that's
know.
what,
yeah, right.
But it's true because smartphones making us dumb.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's making us like you said
lazy.
Yeah,
lazy. We go backwards now.
Like, you lose a lot of skills, calculators
that you're supposed to. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Handicapped. Just imagine like if we don't have no internet. Imagine tomorrow everything shuts down for good.
Girl.
How many people out there do you think can cook from scratch without pulling up a phone and looking it up on YouTube a recipe?
Or on TikTok.
Do
or
you
something.
know
bologna sandwiches?
Do you know how to grow? We don't even know how to grow food.
That's
we
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
know it is.
Yes.
So everybody should start buying hard copy books of how to build, how to fix stuff, how to grow your food, how to cook, all of that. Because the book is something nobody can take away from you. It's hard copy. You keep it in your house.
Yeah.
But we are so dependent on the internet nowadays. We can pull up everything. Imagine we don't have the internet. We will be like babies. Didn't know what to do.
The crazy thing is, I don't know what you had in your house, the books you had in your house, but I remember my mom bought encyclopedias. There was
too.
like over 20 books in the house.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yes.
On
If
the
we
shelf.
didn't know something, go over there, get the book.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it need to go back to.
And that's how it's gonna be even on a higher level with AI, because now even if you're in college, you can just pull up Chat GPT and write the exact question down and it'll answer it.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
With such precision that you don't have to give it a second fucking thought. It can write a whole book for you. It can write emails for you. It can
they can put everything on there and it's already up.
Yeah, all Google and all these internet companies.
Yeah,
it's gonna be gone, but they just gonna integrate with AI and shit.
Probably,
but
yeah.
What I was getting at is they've been collecting all of our data this whole time and training these AI models and shit, and that's why they can kind of talk like humans and react like humans already, because we've been feeding it data forever to this hive mind and shit. And
we've been grooming the enemy.
I'm trying to figure out what's the point.
Pretty much.
What's the point of grooming it? I mean, grooming it.
Well,
because it's like you trying to make something that's smarter than you. That's basically
that's what they're trying to do. Yeah.
So it makes no sense. It's like,
well, it's just a progression. It's just the next.
To me, it's like creating a god.
Exactly what you said is what Elon Musk said, because he said that he used to be roommates with the dude who made artificial intelligence as we know it right now. And he said to Elon Musk back then that he wanted to create a digital god. And that's his vision of what he think ultimately AI is going to reach. It's going to be God on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's some scary shit.
Yeah, it is, because we ain't gonna have no more paper. Everything is gonna be all digital.
Yeah, you know about that Fed Now shit?
Yeah.
In America?
The what?
The dude died, and the government come out with something a day
Oh,
later.
and it ain't just one dude. All them fucking Cash App.
The
and,
dude Cash App dude
Oh,
that
yeah,
died.
we just talked about it. They stabbed him to death or something, right?
Yeah, he got stabbed to death on the street or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Just a coincidence, and then the government.
A lot of them
Fed.
like Bitcoin dudes, all them crypto dudes, they dying randomly. And now in America, they getting ready. I think they either getting ready to, or they already put out this Fed Now system where every transaction in America has to go through
that. Yeah,
and they gonna eventually phase out a paper money and stuff.
They couldn't do it with Cash App. Couldn't do nothing with taxes. They couldn't get no money from that.
Mm-hmm. Probably I don't know if it would PayPal or nothing, but especially with the crypto stuff, with the Bitcoin, you can do like anonymous transactions, and you can like buy drugs and prostitutes and whatever the fuck you want to buy.
not groceries.
Yeah, you can buy groceries too, but
prostitutes.
When it's untraceable, people do some of the dirty shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what I was
crazy.
Oh, go ahead. What you
no.
Oh, okay. But what I was getting at with the AI shit is, even in the music business.
Oh yeah, my son just showed us what
the voices.
Was it Biggie and Tupac, and they was doing the song with Kanye West and Jay-Z.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
I ain't heard that one.
Amazing.
The End in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, they were doing the Niggas in Paris song?
Yes,
they did.
It sounds amazing.
Oh, we got to check that one out.
Yes.
Biggie Smalls had the first verse, and then after that was Tupac.
Yes. Did y'all hear the new Drake and the Weeknd song?
Yeah,
Heart on my sleeve.
I didn't hear that.
I did.
Okay,
it was going viral or something, right?
Yeah, it went viral. It got like 20 million streams in a day on Spotify.
God, who posted it? I need to post it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Sound just like it.
I came in with my ex like Selena, the flex. Bumping Justin Bieber, the fever ain't left. She know what she need, or she blessed. Giving you my best. Yeah, I got my heart on my sleeve with a knife in my back. What's with that? 21, I love him, then my brother, that's my stat. Metro made the beat, so you know that it's gon' slap. Yeah, it's gon' slap.
That's the part right here.
Run it back. Talking to a diva, yeah, she on my nerves. She think that I need her, kick her to the curb. All I know is you could've had the world, yeah, you on my world. Got these girls in my neck, got these girls.
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
It's a catchy beat. It's a catchy song.
It's a catchy song. Like a real songwriter wrote it.
That's gonna kill the artist.
It's gonna kill the artist, man. Like Drake already mad about it because
Heck yeah,
somebody.
I was about to say, like, what can he
their
do that?
voice. They have to go to court.
It's like
It gotta be an artist union.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a new law coming out where you can actually trademark your voice. So
You have.
But how can you trademark your voice though?
Maybe it comes out. Maybe they're going to base stuff this kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure they're
they
going to
have to. They will lose money.
But people got similar voices already. So how you gonna distinguish between an AI voice that sound 99?
No, when it's going into rap. You see, or
what if somebody with your same voice just rap your song though? People used to say I sounded like Kid Ink when I first came out.
But that's true though. Remember that girl that has all these different voices? She sounds like Beyonce and Alicia Keys and
cover bands.
Erykah Badu. Like she does all of these voices. Yeah, you right about that. Damn. I mean, I guess y'all got to take that L.
Yeah. So how you gonna distinguish between like AI and that?
The only way I can see the artist trying to profit, if somebody come out with that, they hit them up and say, I will perform it. Because nobody's going to go to these shows for that. They go because of the artist. So if the artists want to make money, they hit them up. I like that track. Though? Yes. You mean to tell me nobody? You mean to tell me? Okay, Beyonce. You think she will sell out if she's not there? They're just playing her videos.
Yes. Beyonce. We talking about Beyonce. If she got something to do with it,
she's not there.
She's not there.
Okay.
Somebody's doing an AI of just her there.
Okay. Wait. What if it's a Beyonce hologram?
No, it's not.
Like they
will
did
go
the
to a
Tupac.
hologram?
You would go to a hologram.
I don't go to concerts anyway
because he's not alive. They
Come on
went to
now.
that Michael Jackson.
We talking
hologram.
about fans. We talking about fanatics.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But they know it's not her.
Come on, y'all
Now,
do
if-
events. Y'all
now,
do
now,
events.
I would do it if it's somebody done passed. If somebody did a hologram of Michael Jackson and his music, hell yeah, because that's cool as fuck.
Okay,
but
but
if I know they still alive,
But you talking about personally though?
but it's gonna get down to personally.
But think
though.
about a real fan of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or just a person who
I'm
just
saying
like to
I'm
go.
a real fan of Beyonce, and I know just her tickets now $500,
Yeah.
and she's there.
Okay. Look at this.
And I'm not paying for it.
What if somebody have a
you
Beyonce
saying a
concert?
hologram.
What if somebody have a Beyonce concert with a hologram that's half price of the real Beyonce concert? You
And
think
playing her
motherfuckers
own music, playing her music,
not playing
But
her
that's-
music, playing new Beyonce music made by AI, wrote by ChatGPT?
because they
She's
can't
not
sing
there.
along. That's what I'm saying.
Why?
She
They
gotta be
can't
there in
sing.
flesh.
No, listen. They can't sing along because they don't know the music. Once you have that, and they have
I
that
can
music,
show you 1,000 TikToks right now with people singing the fuck out of that song I just played you. Like it's
But how
really
long has
Drake.
it been out? How long has it been out?
It's been on out like 3 days. And
So-
the first day,
But you know, it's TikTok. They need it for views.
Okay,
So
question.
they have to get on there and
Okay,
talk about
Olee,
that
okay,
song. You see what I'm saying?
okay.
You
So
see
the
what I'm
guy-
saying?
I think people will go to them motherfucking
All right, you
concerts.
put a poll out and see.
Okay, after this,
Real Beyonce or hologram Beyonce, where would y'all go?
of
I'm
course,
telling
if you
you,
give them the
Beyonce-
choice of either or.
Exactly.
But if they don't,
But that's-
Beyonce barely
but
toured though. She barely
but
toured.
hey, if I was an artist, I'd be smart because you put that date out. I'll put a concert out.
Oh, but I can make an
gotta
AI.
finesse 'em.
I can make an AI song right now. You gotta wait like 4 years for a new goddamn Beyonce.
No, you put the song out.
Mm-hmm.
She could see that song and she'll be like, I do a tour off that
Come
song.
on, we talking about Beyonce. She ain't gonna react
If
to
she-
like some
if-
AI
if
shit
you
like
just
that.
see that, she don't have new material. That's why she get on these new artists that come up.
That's
and
what I'm
she
saying.
put her little hook
But
on
listen, she don't got new material. But I can make a AI Beyonce song right now, and everybody gonna love that shit
They gonna
because
know-
it sound like Beyonce.
Exactly. But when it gets to the point, people want to see it. Shows.
I'm
That's
telling
what I
you, they
mean.
gonna hologram the fuck out of some artists.
That's what I'm saying for the artists. I'm speaking up for the artists. For the artists. For
I'm for the
y'all
artists
flip,
too.
Y'all flip that shit. If they come out with a song, you memorize that song and you put it on your album.
Right. I
Because
mean, they could.
they're using your voice, so you flip it, you take it. You take that back. That's how it's going to happen.
But you know how many
Drake
AI?
is going to do it. Drake is going to
You know
flip
how many
that.
AI Drake songs it is right now?
Whatever hits.
He could, but
I'm
as an
saying,
artist, I would feel a
because-
little bit too prideful.
Until they get a law. That's what I'm saying. Until they get a law and say they can't do it, which is going to be
which is
hard.
gonna be a long time, and it's gonna
so
be hard.
you flip it, you like Drake have to. He gonna be like, okay, I feel that.
I think it's gonna change the whole industry. Like
they're gonna lose money.
like Napster and streaming changed the industry way back when like people started to like download music illegally on the internet and shit. You remember them days?
yes,
It's gonna be a whole complete shift again.
it's the same with TikTok. TikTok done changed too. People done became celebrities. The dude that just went like this. Motherfucker's a fucking top TikTok making millionaire, just doing not saying a damn thing. I don't even know what his voice sound like. He's doing this
Nah,
and making millions.
He never speaks. He just be like,
Yes. I'm saying it. All this technology is changing, but you have to not be so like, oh, fuck that, man. They doing this shit. You gotta flip it. So
I
if they
understand that.
using you, you use them back. Or you gonna be lost and be mad and want to be those miserable artists and like,
True
I can't
that.
believe this happening to me.
But the question is, how can you flip that shit though? How?
I just told you.
It's by
What it-
remaking every song that
Not
pops,
remaking whatever
Pops.
whatever
or just
pops.
perform it. Just perform it.
Perform it
and
because
take
then
ownership
they-
of it.
Because then you grabbing more people. You grabbing whoever loves the, shit. They gonna be.
But you
like,
think people gonna respect the artist for that because he had
They have
absolutely
to.
nothing to do with it.
they have to because they're taking his voice.
Okay, but did this song pop because people like
His
the lyrics
voice
and the beat of it, or because it's just something that somebody did out of a program?
Both.
It's both. The thing is,
okay, now you don't think it's gonna die out, that people gonna be like, whatever.
No,
that was interesting because it was something new.
Oh,
but
no,
all
it's
the
not.
other stuff that's gonna come out, people are not gonna gravitate to it because it was just something that just happened.
It still has to be a good song because
and good lyrics
because it's a lot of trash AI songs out there too that didn't go nowhere. But because this dude was like, I think the dude that made it, he like a scorned industry ghostwriter and shit, and he really knows how to write like Drake. Because if you listen to the lines, it's like some real shit Drake would have said and how he would have said it.
Because he probably was a ghostwriter for Drake.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
And so the song is
why
good.
he got dressed like a ghost.
Yeah. So the song came out and it sounded good, sounded like Drake, and it had the novelty of, this is an AI song, so it popped. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, these artists gonna have to get on their shit. It's gonna show if they really truly artists or they got ghostwriters.
Yeah.
I mean, but everybody know by now that Drake got ghostwriters and shit.
Yeah.
After Quentin Miller came out and all that shit, and DJ Drama released his shit.
So what if AI get Erykah Badu? Now she's all the spiritual and shit. It's gonna be hard to
what?
Get an AI type of
I'm not
Erykah
gonna
Badu.
support that.
Oh, you really into Erykah Badu like that?
Yes,
I'm one of her biggest fans.
biggest fans.
Well, why y'all ain't got her over here yet?
I don't know.
She'd be too high. She'd probably forget.
I would love to sit down and
Merita
have
will be
a whole
stoked
day with
if
her.
we
just
got
to
Erykah
grasp.
Badu. She'll be stoked.
I just love to pick
I
her
think she'll be
brain.
starstruck. That's probably
sound
something.
like it. It
She'll
sound
be
like
like, I just love you. Can I
Yeah.
get a hug? Can
And
you get your energy?
Yes, for real. I don't get starstruck at all. Like, I treat celebrities as human beings.
Yeah, as they
They
are.
I
believe
know. I
like
think,
us.
but
That's it. Like, the only difference is, yes, you famous and you got money, but I'm not the type of person to be like, oh my gosh, look who's here now.
I'll be starstruck over
But
LeBron and J-Lo. Them two.
Are you a
Erykah
J-Lo
Badu?
fan?
What?
I'm not a J-Lo
Jenny
fan.
from the block. I know she can't damn sing, but it ain't all about that.
What are you a
It's
fan of then?
a fan of just how she just from her and in Living Color to where she at now. She
Okay.
could have just fell off. One hit wonder.
Yeah, she
That
coulda
girl been
fell off.
grinding.
She been grinding.
She been
figured
grinding.
She figured out how to make it with
I'm not
absolutely.
one of those fans like she can sing.
Yeah.
No. After Selena, I fell in love. After that damn movie.
Yeah, she figured out how to make it with absolutely no talent.
Y'all so mean. You
hater.
Leave her alone.
But I know she can't sing. She can hit a note. And I know that. But,
She can dance.
But
She
she
can
knows
dance.
what to get in and what to get
She
out.
got a big booty.
Especially when it comes to men. In and out. She just need to go to the other side. That's all it is. She been trying too many.
She
men.
with Ben Affleck now.
That ain't gonna last long. I'll tell you right now.
Let
But
her tell it.
isn't it crazy that Jennifer Lopez was on a everybody? Okay, when you heard of Jennifer Lopez back then, what was the first thing that everybody was talking about?
Her
Selena.
butt
Her butt and
Her butt.
Selena.
Exactly.
and Selena, yeah.
She is
Selena
like
first.
the queen of having the butts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then came Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah, Kim
Oh,
Kardashian.
that bitch. I mean,
That bitch.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean, Kim,
Nah,
I'm
you can
sorry,
say that.
Kim. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Because you got where you at right now because
Because of that butt.
no sex.
Oh, because it's
So maybe people was accepting her because of her looks, not really of her singing. And then the singing and the dancing was just an add-on. But I honestly think that Jennifer Lopez made Jennifer Lopez because she was just like the icon of having the curvy
right.
butt in the industry. Just like how Marilyn Monroe, y'all know her as being the sexy one with, barely anything on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and fucking the
that's-
presidents and all that.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. But I think Jennifer Lopez is like there that this name is never going to die out.
Yeah, she had the sex
Oh,
appeal.
no. Yeah. She
And she had
always
some
had that.
great producers and shit that produced her songs and like
And
some great.
fashion. That bitch.
And fashion.
Her ass can
Her
wear
looks.
some clothes.
I mean, come on. What is she now? 52 now?
50, damn.
Yeah, she
No,
got some.
she's 52
She's
now.
52.
She's
about-
50?
baby, it was like 2 years ago we went to her concert when she did her tour for her
she's 52.
50th
I'm glad
birthday.
you keeping up.
You should. That's your wife.
Yeah,
Did y'all
that's
see
my
her
wife.
up close though? Because I think
it wasn't close enough.
Oh, we saw her up close. She's real pretty.
It was crazy because when we got there,
a good performer.
We took a picture next to her, one of those little cardboard
cutout things.
Her poster.
And she was next to it, and people thought it was.
It was really her.
And there was people coming over. I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you J-Lo's little sister?"
I said, "Yeah, give me $200."
I was like, "If I were her little sister, I wouldn't be here taking pictures of a damn board."
I love it though. It was exciting. She know how to entertain.
She is definitely an entertainer, but she cannot sing though.
God, okay, we got to the point she can't sing.
Yeah, I just had to say it one more time.
Yes,
but she is very beautiful
I love
woman.
you, Jennifer Lopez. If you ever watch this,
Okay, who do you like? Female artists,
Female singers?
You better not see no damn Nicki Minaj.
Hell no, Nicki Minaj.
No Cardi B.
No, I'm not a fan of Nicki.
Singer, we talking
Or
singer, not
Cardi
rapper.
B.
Oh, singer. Okay.
I like SZA a lot.
Who?
SZA.
Oh,
she
out of
coming to
all
Germany. You know that,
singers,
right?
Huh?
Singers.
She's coming to Germany.
I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a fanatic of hers, but I like some of her newer music.
No, when I'm
Okay, so how about from back
singer.
in the day?
Yeah,
From back in the day?
like you get you be like, oh, I love her music.
Or was you not into women and singing and stuff?
Yeah, I was.
like
I used
Lauryn Hill.
Now, I used to be a huge Rihanna fan.
Rihanna can't sing.
She can sing better than J-Lo.
No, that ain't the point. But Rihanna can't sing. Come on.
It was more about her persona and shit.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
Girl.
And she was bad as fuck.
Yeah, now she got them
attitude.
eyes. Them eyes are very.
But she don't look as good as she used to look no more.
I mean,
Why
she
you
got
say that?
ASAP.
She looks good.
She got ASAP. What you think she went down with ASAP?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it, but
No,
I think
she
she's
did
a level.
not.
I think she's a little bit leveled up from ASAP. It's just like Beyonce with Jay-Z. But we won't talk about that.
I'm about to get off this damn couch. Y'all keep on talking about Riri like that.
I love Riri.
I love her.
Shout
I
out
love
to
her.
Riri.
But I used to be
we
like,
love you.
Like I told my ex-wife, if I met Rihanna, I would be gone.
That's what I say about J-Lo too. That's the thing.
Hey,
But I almost met
just make
Rihanna
sure you
though.
send me
You
money.
almost.
I was like a few days from meeting Rihanna, because when I got out of the military, I went to California,
Mm.
and I hung out with my cousin, who is Warren G.
Okay. Wait a minute. Warren G is your cousin?
Yeah,
You ain't brought his ass out?
he won't fly, just like whoever you was talking about
R. Kelly.
earlier.
We put him on the boat.
Warren
On the
G.
ship?
Hey,
Warren G,
come
on.
see your cousin on the
I
boat.
was just about to say that. Come on,
You know,
Germany's fun.
do you not realize Warren G, like, Germany would love him? You know,
I
back
know.
in the day. They love back in the
I
day.
know, that's what I tell him, but he never been to Germany either.
Tell him we'll put him on a boat.
I'll
Ship,
try to tell him.
not a boat.
He pretty stubborn and shit. And even though he my cousin, he hard to get in contact with. But
Oh,
he,
for real?
hell
Will he
yeah.
watch your podcast?
I don't know.
You
I ain't
should
really.
shoot it to him.
I'm trying to fly out there and do like a sit down interview with him and shit.
What, in California?
Yeah, in California. I ain't
Yeah,
trying
we
to do
gotta
no
go out
remote
there.
shit.
You need to come out with us too in October.
Y'all going to California in October?
No.
Oh, okay. But yeah, let me tell
See,
the
I told
story.
you. That's why I need to stop drinking this shit.
We want to hear. Yeah,
Go ahead, tell your story.
Put that down. She be talking.
What was I
too
about
much.
to talk? What was I about?
Rihanna and how you almost met
Rihanna,
her.
you almost met her.
Yeah, so I got out the military and I went to stay with Warren for like 2 weeks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I met the dog pound. I met Snoop, hung out with Snoop, smoked weed with Snoop
Really?
and shit. That's
How
when
was
I was
that?
starstruck.
How
I was
was that?
starstruck as fuck when I met Snoop.
Is he really down to earth like
He's
that?
super cool.
I can see it.
It was
You're
like
super high, one of them.
I was super high too. But it was like chilling with like an old uncle or some shit.
Yeah,
like that
I can
old
see that too.
that
I can
old
see
wino uncle and shit. For real.
You know that you get in town, you gotta
we
see.
have an uncle
Exactly.
like that in her family. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, for real.
God, yes.
Who don't that's from
For
down
real,
south.
For real, it's always. But they give you good stories and shit.
Man, he was cool as a fan. I was just scared to say the wrong shit, so I didn't talk much. You know,
damn.
I was fresh out of I ain't did shit yet. I was fresh out of the army, and I was just trying to,
just blend in. A
I was
little
trying to blend in and get I was really hoping Warren was gonna make me his new artist and shit. This was like a little bit before I moved to Germany and shit.
bit. Okay.
And he was in talks of making me his artist and shit, but I kind of fucked that whole opportunity up. That's a whole nother story.
Bridge, huh? Another bridge.
I didn't burn the bridge, but I fucked up that opportunity. I did.
Dang.
I did. I could have been.
But you was young, so
yeah, I was young, and that's when I met the woman who I ended up coming to Germany for, and I ended up choosing to come to Germany instead of moving to California because I fuck around and got married to this lady. You know what I'm saying? And then I couldn't take her to California with me.
Would you do it again if you could have go back?
No, because of where you at now.
Not because I'm glad that I chose my own path and shit.
Yeah.
And, and I wouldn't have my beautiful children now if I would have chose that path, or at least they wouldn't have been half German. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I made the choice I made. But I do look back on it sometimes and I'm like, damn, what if? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the what if. Yeah.
But damn, I lost. What the fuck? Why the fuck I got
Rihanna,
you was talking to Snoop.
Yeah,
you messed up your opportunity.
Yeah. So
both of you guys need to put that drink down.
Go ahead.
Y'all both slurring right now.
So yeah. So I was hanging out in the studio every day with Warren, and he would have different celebrities come by. Like I met Stevie Wonder. I met Jeezy. Almost met Wiz Khalifa, but I left a few days before he came. And the week before I got there, Rihanna was in the studio with him for a whole week because Warren don't really make music, or at that time he wasn't really making music like that.
Yeah.
But he was producing behind the scenes for a lot of big artists, and he was producing for Rihanna, and she was locked in the studio with him for a week.
Dude.
So if I would have went 1 week later, I would have had 6 days chilling with fucking Rihanna and shit. So
you could do your
hey, I could have been ASAP right now. For real.
Oh my god! But wait a minute, how old is she? Rihanna right now. She's 35. Oh, y'all was the same age too.
Right.
What?
I would have been starstruck as fuck though. I would have been in there timid as hell,
giggly and shit, laughing at every joke she says.
I would have, and then I wouldn't. Remember, I was fresh out the army, so
you could have you could have threw the war stories in there.
Yeah, I could have.
I fought for our country.
Yeah, hey, I went downrange.
Yeah.
I
you see the scars right here.
Yeah,
and I would have.
When I fell on the stage at OC.
That was before that.
She would have been like, "Oh my god, he's such a hero."
Maybe. Hey,
those what ifs.
But and because I was fresh out of the army, I wasn't smoking like that, and them niggas was smoking
Oh, so you was really stoned?
Yeah, I was stone. They was putting me to sleep 8:30 every night. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't hang, and I couldn't hang with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I almost,
you gotta learn not to inhale.
Yeah, but you don't want to be that guy though.
Yeah, I mean after a couple puffs, you
fake,
already feeling
smoking.
It. Hey,
yeah,
that's how
smoking.
Bill Clinton did it. So you just hold a smoky out.
I know how to do it.
Okay then.
But
if you passing out 8:30.
Yeah, but
I
can
bring
tell.
Your young buck around.
I can tell when somebody doing that shit though.
You
know
can tell.
Yeah, I can tell. You can't tell when somebody just not inhaling and just puffing that shit out.
Yeah, but I think
that smoke be very.
But I think Snoop would have been cool with you being if you would have been man, I can't hang with y'all, so I'm gonna hit one good time. Well, I could,
maybe.
And he would have been like, "Yeah, cat, I feel you."
Maybe not.
Because they have 3 or 4 of they damn selves.
I admire smokers because
I admire Snoop. How long he been doing that shit?
I know,
because
right?
the way if you guys smoke, you guys really chilling off of that stuff.
You
right?
can't do that with her.
You can. It's like a 50-50 with me. Either I'm chilling and I'm real, even more calm than I usually am, or I get anxiety and shit, and I can't sit still in my seat and shit.
I'm more.
I can't. My anxiety shoots off the roof.
Yeah, I can't smoke with
If
her.
I smoke, I cannot smoke. I'm already a deep thinker as I am. And smoking just enhances my brain 10 times worse. And then I'll be in a space that I don't like being in. So that's why I'm not smoking. I wish I can because I know.
I get ideas off of it.
She just be all happy and giggly and stuff. So I don't know what
I like that type of high, but like I'm saying, it's 50-50 with me. And it depends on the strain.
And who's around me.
And who's around.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes even when I'm alone, you know what I'm saying, I'll hit that shit and like it's like all the bad thoughts just come attack me. Everything that's fucked up going on
because you smoked it, because you already was going to think those bad thoughts. It's the same as drinking. When you start drinking, you already put in your mind why you're about to drink. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Drinking does the opposite to me. Like, I feel fine.
It's already like, if you already like, this motherfucker pissing me off.
Yeah, then
you
it
know
just
that motherfucker really pissed me off. It's the same. It's
but like she said, drinking do the opposite for me. Drinking kind of suppresses that energy for me and them thoughts for me, and I can kind of like
enjoy myself.
For me. No, it's the different, because if I'm mad and I drink, just let me be at the house. Don't let me be out.
She be drinking that brown most of the time.
She don't be drinking.
What that brown
but clear makes me like girls going, wow. No, I don't like that. I take a shot of like Patron. I don't see how she can keep drinking shots of Patron all night. I'm a more chill.
I love
type.
Patron. I was
look. I was a Henny girl.
Shout out to Patron.
If you want to sponsor us, Upscale, Uptown, Patron,
or Henny,
in the podcast,
or Henny,
or Henny.
We got anything, and y'all don't sponsor.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, some connects are in the works, so we'll see where that goes. But yeah, smoking, I don't know. It depends on what you're going through at that time. If you got a bunch of dark people around you clouding your space and you smoke, that you feel that. So
true.
That's pretty much what it is. But I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of light going on for yourself. Just the person that you are. And I can tell that even though you don't believe in like energies and vibrations like that, I think you already know what it is, but you really haven't put your thoughts into it to actually acknowledge it.
What you mean?
Like, see, it got too deep for him.
I just want to make sure.
You were like, is that a good thing?
No, he's not acknowledging it. What I already see in him. Like you are already a very vibrant person for yourself. And don't you feel that when you're around that people are gravitating towards you?
Yeah, I always felt like that. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly. But you're not acknowledging that because you don't believe, or maybe you haven't like. Yeah, you're pretty much not acknowledging that you have that blessing and a curse in you already from what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't have too much in you.
No, I know what you're talking about. But I feel like if I acknowledge that to myself, that'll be kind of like full of.
You feel like it'd be full of your.
I'll be kind of full of myself if I like really.
Why you say that?
I see what you're saying. Cause if you like, you sometimes tell me like you want me to be out more and gravitate to the people because you see them gravitate me. But if I'm that type of person,
I don't be saying that. I'm be telling you just need to be cautious.
No, I'm talking about like if we have our Sunday soul brunch. Mm-hmm. And she likes how I vibe with people around. That's because they're older.
Okay.
So I can vibe around them. And when it's the younger ones, I'm just chilling and watching them. That's what I mean.
Example. Also, being vibrant like that, you not only do you gravitate to people who are on the same frequency as you, but also people that will love to be in your light. Because they live in the dark. And then once they step into your light, you see that your vibration is not really clicking correctly. And you see where they live so much in the dark, they gravitate and they want to have your light. But you see that where you at with your mind and your vision, they're not even close to reaching you to that level. And that's when arguments or
I see what
conflicts coming up. But you can't be mad at that. Yeah. You know why? Because people, they are trying to get to that light because they live in the dark. So when somebody is not on your same frequency, in the same path, in the same vision as you are, you have to peacefully love them from afar. You don't need to hate them. You don't need to badmouth them. You wish them luck and you send them off with grace and love and appreciation for the time that it was here. But it's time to go because our paths and our energies are just not matching right now.
So you saying
where we at?
Okay, so
and you can't be mad at them, even though you tried. I'm not saying that you should give up on your friends or whatnot if they are in that type of space, but you help them. and you keep giving them advice, and they keep doing the same stuff, and you give them one chance after another, you got to watch out for your cup, because you cannot let people drink out of your cup and then they leave you out dry.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got a full cup, give them a little sip, and they're not getting it, and they don't feed off
your
of that.
Energy. Yes. you got
send
that.
them off peacefully.
I send a lot of people off, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even thinking like that, but like, there's a lot of times where, cause like, I think a lot of people's perception of me is that I'm like arrogant and like I'm full of myself, because not like I carry myself like that, but because they always see me doing something and they always see me out there. But that's just, I don't do that for people to like look up to me or see me a certain way. I do that because that's just who you in me, and that's just like a lot of shit I do. Like even this podcast, it just kind of happened over time, over stuff that culminated that I knew how to do and that I was interested in, and I just ended up doing this. I didn't sit down one day and be like, I want to have a famous podcast, and how can I do that? I just like this. I watched them. And I just ended up doing it. Same with music.
It inspired you.
Yeah, it inspired me, and I was kind of naturally good at it.
And that's the same with events when I was back home. I used to do security because it was more of like gay events.
Okay.
So I was doing security. I'd be a host. I'd do cashier. Pretty much everything except actually throw an own event myself. Yeah. Which I'm glad I did, because I was in the back. Seeing everything, so I knew how everything works. Yeah. So it's sort of like that. So when I'm like, man, I could do this myself. So that's exactly why I started it.
But everybody gets inspired by something. You know, it all starts with the seeing something. It sparkles something in your brain. It becomes a thought, and from a thought, you put it into the reality.
But sometimes people get expired,
manifestation,
but don't give credit. And that's the difference. I always give credit. If I get inspired by something, I will give credit too. I'm not going to get inspired by something and say, I came up with it.
Exactly.
And that's how friction happens, because some people don't want to admit that they got it from somewhere. You're going to get inspired.
But then when some people are doing it, then all of a sudden when you continue doing your job the way you're doing it, all of a sudden it's like, oh, they doing it because I'm doing it. Sweetie, I think we've been here for a long period of time. Like, let's just not get into the discussion of who did what first, because this is not what we're here for, okay?
Yeah, it ain't even about that.
It's not even about that. It's just inspiration. So, get out of here with this. They copying you or they copying us or whatever. Now, I got to say, though, there's people out there that are going to copy you just to be spiteful.
Yeah.
You got to know the difference between somebody that being really inspired by you
than just
or somebody just being straight copy just to be spiteful.
Like, it can't be that hard if that motherfucker doing it.
Look, business or anything, you have healthy competition and you have toxic competition.
Yeah.
Healthy competition is, you have, for instance, in our branch now, promoters or clubs that we see clubs that work together. They have sometimes a party the next day, they're promoting the next party for the next day. This is like, from our perspective as promoters, we work with a lot of promoters and we respect them. We sometimes collaborate with each other. We sometimes shoot ideas towards each other. We talk about dates. We'd be like, hey, so I got something playing on that day. Right. I just don't want us to interfere. Hey, cool, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. This is healthy competition.
Right.
Then you have the toxic competition that's out there to get you.
Trying to put their party on the same date as yours and stuff like that.
Stuff, or trying to poison other people, brain to go against you, or trying to manipulate your business, doing the most to bring you down. That is toxic. Yeah. So.
And you can feed into it, but
PSA, Upscale Uptown here minds nothing but their own business. We do not care what the next people is doing or not doing. Leave us the fuck alone, because we just trying to work what we've been doing since the past 11 years.
We will continue.
And we will continue doing it. So.
I mean, I can tell y'all really like good-hearted people, so it ain't nothing but up for y'all anyway.
Come on.
Listen, I'm not, oh man, when I be telling my ancestors and our aura is something that protects us, sometimes I am stunned of where I just have to listen to myself and be like, Merita, relax. Sit back and relax. That stuff is going to end on its own, because karma is a bitch. What goes around comes around.
Yeah, and you gotta really trust karma to take care of
as
stuff.
long as you walk with pure intentions and you keep your good energy up, that's exactly what you're shooting out. That's exactly what we're going to receive back. The moment I'm trying to participate in some evil stuff, some toxic stuff, that means you are bringing me down to your low vibration, and I'm not finna do you that favor. So you continue doing what you need to do, because whatever shiesty shit you putting out, you are making yourself stumble.
I mean, that's
our
how
shit
that's
is going
how
to
we
stay up there.
Last this long. If we've been doing think about it. If we've been doing evil shit for 11 years, wouldn't you think karma would already done set us back?
Oh, it would have caught up with y'all.
11 years.
Your
if we've
name
been doing
is
evil,
what you carry.
Yes, and if you keep your name clean, you will be fine. And that's the big thing, keeping your name clean.
Your name, but that's in anything, as a husband, as a boyfriend, as a father, as anything in you as a human being. Is your name is what you carry.
Right.
Your name and the reputation that you have is what's going to leave a legacy behind when you die. You're not going to take your nice chain with you, or your nice car, your nice house, or whatever, all the flexing the people are doing. That is not what's going to stick back, because people ain't going to be like, wow, for instance, Tommy, damn, he had a nice house. Yeah, he had a really nice car. Like, did you see his chain? Nobody going to talk about that. They're going to talk about the person you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The giving person you are, the vibrant person you are, the inspiring person you are.
But even
the highest act of human is inspiration. And when people come to us and be like, man, y'all inspire us, that makes me happy. That just sparkles something in me that humbles me so much. It's like, me inspiring you? That to me is like the greatest gift somebody can say, the best compliment somebody can say to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, damn, we done went deep.
You just gave some church up in
Amen.
We done went deep in it. Don't get me started.
But not just that. It's your name also, when you have a good name, it holds so much weight. So when somebody says something negative about you, they
make
already know it's not true.
They make themselves look crazy.
Because they be like, I know them.
What did you do to?
Yeah, exactly. That's when you get that a lot.
I'm known as a firecracker.
Yeah.
And people
no, there's no way.
So
There's no way.
You didn't see my post that I had, that voice with what's that boxer's name? We was like on the mic, he was like, I just wanna take the time and apologize to absolutely nobody.
Who said that? Conor McGregor said
Yes.
that, I think. Yeah.
I know that
Ass of all people.
But yeah, I know, but that's just my saying when people be pissing me off, and they think I'm not gonna say nothing back. Plus anyway, so I'm known for being a firecracker, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but people already also know, that knows me, that if I act, they know it's a reaction to something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had somebody who was saying something, and it was like, well, if your Merita was treating you like this, why was she yelling at you? Like, what did you do to trigger that?
Yeah.
And then they're just standing here like they don't want to say that they shit don't stink,
Yeah.
That's why it's important. Keep your name clean.
Because they know you ain't the type of person
They
to
know
just start shit.
They know that you're not the type of person to just start stuff. But yeah, but that's just what it is. You gotta let people do whatever they will.
Amen.
Amen.
But sometimes people will just do you wrong out of nowhere. Because me, I don't have a lot of friends, right? Because for me, it take a lot for me to consider somebody like my friend and stuff. I have a lot of acquaintances and stuff.
In the same boat,
right? I would figure y'all would be.
Couple situations went south.
I'll click.
I stayed to myself.
Actually, right here, this.
It's on the hand. It's a lot of people we associate, but the crazy thing, people now say family like it's
nothing.
Like it's
we fam.
You have to learn.
How you fam? You ain't never been to my house.
How say that on the first time they meet you and
fam?
shit?
You don't know my parents. You don't know my brothers, sisters. How we fam? And it's thrown so much like it's nothing. And I take that personal.
Yeah.
When you saying fam, we fam. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to put people in certain categories in your life.
True that.
That's
That
why I
don't
hate
mean
Facebook.
you don't have to be mean or something.
Why you
Oh,
hate
I'm the participating on
Facebook is saying
Facebook at
everybody's
all.
friends. You know, Facebook, it don't have no. You know how what was it before Facebook? It was what was the social media?
It was MySpace.
MySpace, and you know you had to have 5.
Yeah,
of
5
your
top friends.
Yeah. That was the best.
True that.
That lets you know who is your friends. That's why I hate Facebook, because it don't have that. It says everybody's friends.
I mean, you got the little family category.
No,
or
because I
whatever.
have 5,000 people that says on Facebook they're
That
my
you're a
friends.
friend. Yeah,
They're not my
yeah.
fucking friends. I would say percentage 3% is my friends to those 5,000.
I would
But
say
that's like
1%. Maybe less.
Yeah, it's just it takes a minute for that extra door. Like you let people in accordingly.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, like with
Yes.
your energy, like I was
Yes.
saying earlier.
Exactly. You got to let people in accordingly. That question, when especially also another word that people like to throw in and don't even know the meaning about it is the word vibe.
Yeah.
Everybody using that. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
What
It's
is
a
a
vibe.
vibe? What is a vibe?
Shit, I don't really use that word. I feel like
What
it's
does
like
it
a
say?
millennial term or something. I mean, I use it
It's a-
sometimes.
Okay, what's the shortcut for vibe?
To you, what does it mean? to
It's a
you?
shortcut.
When I hear people saying it, what do I get from it?
Yeah.
Like a feeling, or like the atmosphere,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
But what's the shortcut? If vibe is a shortcut to something, to a word, what is the shortcut for that?
Energy.
Vibration.
Okay, vibration.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do
She
you?
making
What do
us
you
look crazy over here. We need to stop drinking.
okay, so vibration. Okay, so vibration. What do you understand under vibration? What is vibration? What gives off vibration?
That's a broad question.
Yes.
What give
In the physics.
in physics? What gives?
I think she done turned it into a Merita podcast.
Yeah. Wait, no, I like this. I like this though. What is vibration? It's something
It's a
shaking,
energy.
ain't it?
It's an energy.
You good? You good?
I said energy
Okay.
already, and then she said vibration.
Okay, when you turn on your speakers, what do you see?
It shake like
The
is
feel.
the wave. The
is
wave.
the waves, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you as a person, we all
Ever have
have a
vibration.
vibrational physics going
It's a
on
pull.
that you can't see.
Like
but it's
like
there.
an aura.
For
Yeah.
instance, when we touch each other sometimes and you get, when you
Shocked.
you get
Shocked.
shocked,
Yeah.
that's a
Like
proof
the
that you
static
have
electricity.
the static
Yeah.
electricity, that we have the vibration. So when you go sometimes have certain people, don't you feel sometimes weird when some people, you get near people and you be like, hey, something is off.
Like
yeah, a
you-
lot of times.
Like at that club,
You know
were
why?
saying you had to go.
Yeah, had to get up out of there.
You know why? Because you felt
the
that people
vibration.
was giving that off. Just like how dolphins are underwater and they give us certain frequencies out to attach
A warning.
Stuff. We all have it in here, and people don't understand or don't take the time to study that we already have this vibrational shield around us, and we have to keep it up, and we have to keep it clean. You have to charge it up, and that's by eating clean, doing exercise. Ground yourself. By grounding means walk barefoot outside in your grass.
Oh, you on that
Connect to
shit
the-
Charlemagne on? Be,
yes.
You be hugging trees and shit?
I did, yes. I absolutely,
You
yeah.
a tree
Well,
hugger?
Yeah,
Hold
I
up,
admit it.
man.
I swear to God, I did it. It
You
was that
hug
one
what
time
tree?
when I walked out. Took a walk with Tiny, went to the woods near our house, and it was something happening at that time. I just don't remember what it was, but I felt very down. And when I feel down, I need to take walks. I need to be out in nature. I need to recharge myself. And then that was that time when I was reading into hugging trees and actually like recharging myself. And I swear to God, and I was up there. I seriously hugged a tree in the wood. And I must say it felt good. I don't know what it was.
German walked by. Oh my god.
No, I was
my
looking
God.
now. No,
Oh
I
my God.
was looking right and left like
Hey,
see me.
hey, imagine
And I
how
was like I literally, it was like meditation. I literally hugged
And-
the tree and I laid my head on the tree and I was just closing my eyes for a second and
And
listening to the wind. It was sunny outside and I dozed off for a second. It was like the weirdest feeling in my life, but one of the best feelings in my life. But
so
that's
what
pretty
did
much
Tiny
it.
do at the time?
Barking.
Oh, Tiny y'all dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tiny like,
But
if
anyways.
you don't get off that tree.
But yeah, so anyway, so when people be throwing out that name vibe, do we even know what that means? Like, it's not a thing that you saying a vibe because you're having a good time in a club or with your friends or something.
You have to realize that can be
a vibe can be bad, a vibe
too.
can be good, but yeah, it's one of the meanings, but it's like a actually really deeper meaning. But people nowadays just like to use it as a thing. But when we use it for our promotions, and you see that a lot that we mention it whenever we do our thank you posts for our events, we mention vibes a lot because we freaking mean it.
Okay.
You know, because we mean it. We mean it because it was really a vibe. We felt the energy in the room. So
especially if you
it's not a trend thing. We're using it because
dancing and enjoying myself at the parties. That means it's a good night because I'm the type of person I be in the dark just watching like Batman.
This girl.
I'm the same way though.
She be trying to get me to interact.
Gosh,
I'm not like that.
Alike.
I'm the same way. I be observing people.
I push her into the light. You're the beam. You're the vibration.
And I'll be like, shut up.
Yeah. Patron. We need the Patron vibes.
And I love Patron, and I just be giving shots out. I love being around people. I just love being around good energy. That just gets me.
But see, when I drink, I can switch that part of myself on. But when I'm like sober in the club,
you let your guard down. Alcohol lets your guard down.
Yeah, the inhibitions.
You are an introvert. You are an introverted extrovert.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Mm-hmm. I can switch it on and off.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
extroverted when you in your element, but you're introverted when people are around you.
All right, Oprah.
Hey, she right though.
Shoot.
When I say
Y'all
I'm
done
good at
fuck
reading
around and
people,
got me into energies and shit.
Hey, Tommy Gunn's about to hold some trees. We're gonna be hugging some trees.
next time I want you to have a sage here, okay?
Oh,
matter of fact, I'm going to send you.
He
one.
don't even know what he.
No.
Yeah, I'm finna say, where you even get
Don't
sage
get
from?
that shit off.
I'll
Don't
send
get it
you
off
one.
Amazon, please don't.
Now that I know where you live, I'm gonna send it straight to your house, and you're gonna have a sage.
What happened to the vibe?
Hey,
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
all right, what we watching next? I know you got something else.
I have one more clip. It's totally off topic, and I don't even know if y'all want to comment on it, but I saw it earlier,
Let's do
and
it.
I want to comment on it. So,
What you got Cardi B say for?
oh yeah, we can talk about that Cardi B thing too. Okay, so y'all, let me preface it first.
All right.
Already be Lord.
So you know, the Dalai Lama, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Did y'all
No.
hear or see?
You already talked about that, didn't you?
Not on the podcast. I talked about it on one of the solo monologues.
Refresh my memory while I pour.
So yeah, you're gonna need another sip for this.
Oh my goodness.
My last pour.
Yeah.
So he had like a charity event in his temple or whatever. A whole bunch of motherfuckers came and shit. The Dalai Lama.
You don't know who Dalai Lama is?
I do, but he had. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he had a charity event and he invited a whole bunch of his fans to come see him and shit like that. And he invited a little boy up to come bless him.
With
Yeah,
tongue.
he kissed him.
Wait a minute, tongue.
Yeah, he licked his tongue out and was like, "Suck my tongue." Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
I mean, the shit was obviously like perverted and shit.
No, do they do this on the regular?
Supposedly, licking your tongue out is like a courtesy in Tibet. Like it's supposed to be some positive thing, or like a greeting.
So it's a religion type thing.
Or it's just a cultural type thing, I guess.
It's culture.
Is
Like,
that what they explain?
so
when
it's
that
like
happens?
kissing on the cheek twice.
Something like that. But just licking your tongue out supposedly is. But he asked the little boy to suck his tongue. You know? So that's where it got pedophilic for me. You know?
That's I don't care.
Yeah.
This
And the boy was like 10 years old or something like that. And he,
okay. Well, did the boy cringe or did he look like?
yeah, he cringed for a second, but
that
he
means
was
he's
about
not
to go
used
do
to
it.
that shit.
Yeah, he was about to do it, and and like it was cameras on, it was thousands of people there, and I think if he would have did that out in the open, then God knows what he does like in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And he wanted them just like a Catholic priest. He wanted them people who like celibate and like don't can't have sex with women and stuff like that. Whatever you say, whatever the word for that is.
Oh yeah. As a priest, you can't have sex.
Yeah, so that usually like brings the pedophile
Dalai Lama
out of motherfucking and shit.
Never had sex in his
No, he
entire
never
life.
had a woman.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he had never had sex, but okay.
And he never had sex. You know when you
He's a virgin.
I think so. You know, the whole thing about the Dalai Lama is supposedly they like reincarnated, and they have to find. It's kind of weird though, because they supposedly, cause he like the 15th one, right? Mm-hmm. And supposedly they reincarnated every cycle, but.
So when did he become? What age?
Like when he was a real little boy. But the thing is, they find the reincarnation like in the Dalai Lamas, the last one's old age, like before they die. And they find in the new one before they die. So I don't know how that works with reincarnation and all that stuff. But
so he's pretty much a virgin.
Yeah, so he been that since he was a little kid, so he never had sex and nothing like that. And he's been in interviews saying that he don't even have the urge and shit. But now he asking little boys to suck his tongue and shit. But
okay,
yeah, go ahead.
He gonna play he gonna play the
No, go ahead. Ask whatever you gonna ask.
No, okay. So for him not being with a woman, I'm thinking, how can he be pedophile
if he don't know what it is?
If he don't even know what it is,
I mean, come on.
Less somebody already showed him
how to do it.
That's like okay.
But then again,
no, that's like
he knows all the cameras up. Like, why would you be that dumb to show it though?
If you don't know, you can't. Like, if you ain't never experienced anything like that,
I mean, you know though, your little thing gonna get hot, and you gonna try some shit out.
It's a boy, Damien. It's a boy.
But I'm saying,
if it's a little girl,
I'm saying supposedly,
and he said stick his tongue out, then he was like, and then people like, okay, he needs some pussy.
I mean, he the Dalai Lama, but he in the world though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he all on Twitter. He got a Twitter account. So that's what I'm saying.
So he either seeing the shit on some social media and getting off on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he can't do anything with women. So hey, okay, I can't do it with women.
He doing
so
shit
I'm
with impressionable little boys.
Exactly.
Just like Catholic priests and shit.
Exactly, and that's how usually it happens.
Yeah. Okay, so Cardi B. Your girl Cardi B.
I love Cardi.
Yay, Cardi.
I like Cardi.
Hey, Cardi, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to send you the picture. I took an amazing picture of you, and you better give me credit. I tried to tag you a million times.
Did y'all bring Cardi out here?
No, but we went to her concert, and I was up front being a photographer like I am. And I took an amazing picture of her when she was in Amsterdam. And
I think I seen that picture.
Yeah,
on your Instagram, right?
She had a red outfit on. Yes,
she looked a lot different.
Yes. Okay. I actually like that Cardi, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
I have my things about Cardi. You know what I'm saying? But I like her for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But she came out and she was like denouncing the Dalai Lama and shit, saying that it was disgusting and shit like that, which it was. But people was after she posted it on Twitter, people was commenting at her like, "You ain't got no room to talk because you a predator too."
About Cardi?
Yeah.
What she done did? What I missed?
What she do?
Y'all don't know about her confessing to
beating somebody up?
Nah, she confessed to
Please don't say no pedophile shit.
Not no pedophile shit, but some Bill Cosby shit.
This ain't Tiffany Haddish.
I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drop niggas up and I rob them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking handed to me, my nigga. Nothing.
Ooh.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I'm gonna speak into her defense.
Okay, go ahead.
They was of age, right?
Here are the top search results.
Oh, shut up, Siri.
Siri, what? I'm trying to speak, but I'm being for real.
Yeah, they was of age.
Of age. Okay, now she's speaking as a mother. Now. She probably done did some jacked up shit probably in the past. She's speaking as a mother now.
Right.
And she's thinking of her kids. If some teacher come up, instead of giving me an apple, how about I'll stick my tongue out and you suck it.
Right.
So she's speaking as a mother now. What she did in the past at 18, getting motherfuckers drunk, of age, probably shouldn't have been there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. You can't say that.
Though?
And everybody, no, because she's in a position where people do stuff all the time. But
so is the Dalai Lama.
What? No, he's higher up than her.
He on the same level as a priest.
as a priest.
And they do that all the time.
No, they don't do that all the time. Stop it now. He's a higher up. He's like, it's like God, priests, and the others.
I'm saying though,
because he's the speaking for God.
I get what you're trying to say, but
you understand what I'm saying? Come on,
it's
now.
different. But she just as much as a predator though.
Yes, everybody sin.
Have you ever drugged somebody?
Huh?
Have you ever drugged somebody and
I
stole
haven't
from them?
drugged somebody, but I have sinned.
Yeah,
you can't say this sin is different from that sin. Sin is a sin, regardless.
Yeah, when we talking biblically.
But she
it's a level of sin.
But no, what I'm saying, she acknowledged her. She acknowledged her sin.
Mm-hmm.
She went to court. She had to pay for it. She's saying this person is not acknowledging nothing. He's saying it's okay.
No, she never got no persecution. She never went to court about this.
They did go to court.
No, not about
Check
this.
that. No, about her
beating up the strippers.
No, her with the
drugging the men.
Drugging. They did go to court.
No, she never went to court for that.
They didn't. Well, somebody
because
she just confessed because they knew they was sinning too. That's why they didn't press charges.
But this was supposed to be like a transaction, though. The men wasn't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? They went to a strip club, got with a stripper, made a deal with her to take her to a room.
And like I said, she sinned.
Yeah, she's a predator who never paid for her sin. So she kind of has no room to talk.
I'm just saying she's speaking from another perspective. That's all.
I know, but mama a predator though.
But I'm saying that's the thing with Cardi B. She don't realize now. I don't think she realized in her mind, like, whatever you're saying, people are going to react.
Hold against you.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
Especially when she did
Gotta be careful.
Political things as well. Babe, no.
Yeah.
No, you're not in that political.
Yeah, she should stop talking to presidents.
You don't see Beyonce saying shit about political shit. Copy that. Because you don't have enough information.
What was her name? The other lady that was dragging her because of that. What was her name again? That we was always watching the videos of the stuff.
You can't.
Candace Owen.
Yes. Candace Owen.
Yeah.
Why you never cover something about Candace Owen?
She
is
the thing is, I used to
hell.
couldn't stand Candace Owen. I just thought she just came out for black people. Then I really saw the clip on Netflix about how Black Lives Matter, how she really put it in the light. And I started listening to her more. Yeah, but she really down black people.
You saw that when she went to the house of that woman.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
Patrice O'Neal.
She just blasted them. They put a black person in front and a white person is behind Black Lives Matter, and she put it out in light.
And they stole $90 million
exactly,
and bought mansions.
The thing is, I think people would loved her more if she wouldn't have down black people so much. It's like she downed them so much, and then it's like, I found something. I was right. And it's like making us look stupid. It's like, hey, you're stupid.
Yeah.
I found something, and I'm gonna make you more stupid.
Yeah,
but that ain't gonna make us like you more.
She ain't looking to be liked though. She looking to hold the mirror up to the culture that she's a part of.
Exactly.
That's trying to enlighten people and be like, because there is some corrupt stuff going on. Yeah.
Somebody has to speak up and say something, because a lot of things about black culture are really negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're using
and everybody just can't be vibing out all the time and nobody address it. You know what I'm saying? I address a lot of things about being black and shit.
But you see, like, a lot of celebrities ain't on that trend no more.
Do you get a backlash when you do address things?
I get so much backlash. People call me Uncle Tom, say I hate being black, all type of stuff when I call out different stuff about, you know what I'm saying, the community and shit.
Because it's like...
How do you handle it?
I don't care. I just look at them like...
I call them bots.
I know that these real. They be real people.
It's real people, but I call them bots because they don't want to understand.
Yeah, they don't want, because
a robot don't.
But there's only certain level people can receive something and then they block it because they don't understand it.
That's what I know.
It's a robot.
They can't grasp onto it.
That's what I know. But let me ask y'all this: y'all feel like, or more so, you feel like black people can be racist?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I had too much of this. I got a coworker. Used to be a coworker.
Okay.
It's crazy. But I underline sometimes he's racist. And he's black. And you got kids that's not black.
Oh, that's terrible.
I think of Uncle Ruckus all the time. These niggas.
I think with him it's like I don't know. It's also
but I
like
think he's
also
been through so much that he can't separate it.
Right.
The problem is, why are people going on to certain colors? Like, okay, you got to talk about the action that people are doing. Say you don't like that, but don't say you don't like black people, you don't like white people, you don't like that the act of what these race or that person is doing. But I don't know what it is. You always have to grasp on the shell of a person.
And I understand what
and
you're
this
saying.
is what he's doing. Like he's fighting off what has been done to him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he's attacking the shell.
Yeah, but I understand when most people that haven't been in America to understand that, and they assume that's how we should feel, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
To say you should feel that way when you ain't never experienced it. So you can't say somebody should be this way because you see it this way. But if they seen this all their life,
right,
that's all they're going
to
understand.
But it's getting taught to the next generation.
It's been taught to him the whole time.
But he can't teach that to his kids that's not black. So it's stuck, and it will be stuck until he's gone.
Yeah.
Because he can't express that to his kids because his kids is not black. They're mixed now. So you can't be contradict yourself and say, hey, white people, and then they be like,
your mama.
Our mom's white. So he got to hold all that grudge in and then feed it out to whoever he can.
Mm-hmm.
So it will die out because he can't feed it on to his kids because his kids is not.
Well, he can. There's a lot of, I've talked about topics about mixed people.
I don't think they can.
Some mixed people identify more with one side of themselves.
Yeah.
Than some mixed people feel like they don't know which side to pick, so they go way too far on one side, and it's usually the black side, and they like super pro black, and they hate their white side and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like similar to also people who, for instance, that live in countries and they're not from here. For instance, for my case, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Kosovo Albanian. I was born here. I got raised my culture in Germany inside of a different culture. So when I go home, I don't feel like I'm from Albania because my own people treat me, other German coming to visit us.
Oh.
I'm here and the German don't receive me as full German because I am obviously foreign. Right. So I do not know where I belong to. Rather am I feeling 100% home here, I do not feel 100% home when I go home.
Mm.
So pretty much, where are you coming from? The earth.
Yeah, right.
I'm from Earth.
Hey, we gonna go back to the Earth when we dead.
Exactly.
Either way, I'm not getting accepted fully, but I'm fine with that.
It's different. The thing is, when it comes to race, people always think just black and white. It's not. Especially like she said with other countries, it's Outlanders.
Yes,
get race all the time.
Yeah, that's my whole thing about like the whole black white thing in America. Like they can't see outside of America and realize that it's a whole other world of other people that had way different experiences. And it's like, I know like slavery and Jim Crow was a whole big thing, but like
people realize slavery, when they come over.
Slavery been going on since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? And every black person I know, you know, still holds white people that living today accountable for what their ancestors did and shit. But
because they haven't healed.
They haven't healed, and they even haven't got all the information. Yeah. And when you try to give it to them, they don't want to receive it because they like, oh, you just caping for white people and you just hate black people, so you want to give white people a caveat. But I be trying to tell them I don't want to go too deep into it. Cause I do want to wrap shit up, but I mean, I'm loving the conversation
until about 5 more hours.
Yeah, I'm loving the conversation, but it's like, cause I did a little digging when that, cause I never really faulted a white person that's living today for like sins of their ancestors and shit. Like I never been the black dude that's hated white people or nothing like that. I always kind of gravitated toward white people. I don't know why, but
I mean, went to school. It was only or 8 black people that graduated.
Oh, for real?
So it's kind of hard to like hate white people.
Yeah. It was like 2 in my high school or something, but I was cool with them and shit. You know, it's like, cause like, why not?
I think y'all grew up open minded.
Yeah,
it doesn't really have to do with race. It's just she's so open minded. You can tell that you're open minded.
It was nothing like we blaming white people.
Yeah,
it was never nothing like that. It was
never really. Well, my mama was kind of prejudiced a little bit, but she was like one of the first black kids to be integrated into white schools in Alabama and shit.
Oh wow.
But you know, on my dad's side, like I got like my great granddad was a Jewish man that took his black wife's last name. Like my last name, if I took his last name, it would be Steinberg. He took his wife's last name to escape Jewish persecution in the South back then.
Wow,
interesting.
So I'm like a third Jewish. You know what I'm saying?
You Jew?
Yeah, I'm a Jew. Like Kanye was saying, I'm actually.
No wonder your podcast is getting big.
I guess you could put it like that. But damn, what was it? You made me forget where the fuck I was going with that shit too.
What was you talking about?
Yeah, but when y'all know that movie I Woman King?
Yeah,
I heard about that shit with Viola Davis and shit.
We watched
that.
It
was a very controversial.
It was a very controversial movie, and I like Viola Davis from like that How to Make a Murder TV show and everything she did before that. I was like, I was excited for the movie to come out. Then I started seeing all this controversy shit come out about it, and I looked into it and found out about the Dahomey tribe and like
they actually was killing people.
They actually was
slaughtering
raping people and enslaving people.
And they made it more like a hero. They were heroes.
They turned it into a hero story, which I didn't like because these were some savage motherfuckers that was selling their own people into slavery.
Like Thanksgiving.
Kind of like Thanksgiving.
But the thing is, do artists, actors, do they really study that?
You know who studied it?
Who?
Lupita Nyong'o. She because they picked her to be in the movie because you know the tribe, the women warriors in the Black Panther, they are modeled after the women warriors from the Woman King movie in the Dahomey tribe.
Yeah. And
so they picked Lupita Nyong'o to be in the Woman King movie to like portray one of the women as well. You know what I'm saying? But before she had accepted the role, and before she played the role and did the movie, she wanted to go to Benin and do her research and see more about this tribe that she was about to depict in a more historical light.
Yeah.
And she went there. She shot a documentary. I can give y'all a link to the documentary after this. And she met like this grandmother that was enslaved by the tribe but never got sold into slavery and shit. And like she broke out into tears when the woman was telling her story of how this tribe like took her and like how she was torn because they took her, but then they eventually like let her live amongst them type shit. And they, like she told the whole story of how they savagely took her from her village and all type of shit, blah, 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 blah. And Lupita, like, she couldn't do the Woman King movie no more because she found out the truth about like how Africa
still ran with it.
They still, like, everybody else in the movie was like, okay, fuck that, I'm getting this check. But Lupita was like, nah, I can't be a part of it because it kind of opened her eyes and opened my eyes when I watched the documentary too. Because even me, I always thought like, because it's always kind of been depicted like white folk just went into Africa and just stole all the niggas and shit. But it wasn't like that. It was a trade.
There was a lot of tribes that
sold.
There was a
Africans.
lot of tribes that sold black people.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But black people don't want to hear that. I be trying to preach that shit sometimes. They be like, that ain't true.
They want to have somebody.
You got to have a villain.
And since white people been doing all this shit, they got to be the villain of everything.
But it's just not true. It's not true.
So, and there was some good masters.
Me.
There was.
Put that nigga around.
I mean, there
was some good masters that didn't.
And it was a lot of black slave owners too.
Exactly.
You look at me. You good?
I'm good. I'm great.
I'm just playing.
It was a lot of black slave owners, and the first slave owner was a black man.
How you think most of us be mixed?
Right?
I know.
Masters.
Yeah, but we can get all in. That'll be a whole nother episode right there.
Part 2.
Yeah.
This is great.
Okay. What we doing next?
Y'all want to get into one more topic?
What is it?
It got to be juicy for the last topic.
Okay, it's definitely juicy.
Oh, Lord. Is it an artist?
Nah.
Another great question. This person was asking if there is any time in which intentional weight loss is not fat phobic. I'm going to say 99.9% of the times, if you are intentionally losing weight, it is fat phobic. I'm leaving that 0.01% in case I am truly, truly wrong, but I don't think I am. And here's the reason why. I'm not saying if you exercise and happen to lose weight that is fat phobic. I'm not saying if you start a medication and you happen to lose weight, that is fat phobic. I am not saying that if you're going through any type of, illness and that is altering your body in some way, that is fat phobic. I'm saying when you are intentionally exercising to lose weight, altering your diet to lose weight, doing any activity intentionally to lose weight is fat phobic.
Oh yeah, she goes on to say that.
Yeah, explain that to me. I'm not fully grasping on what she's trying to do. What is fat? What it mean, fat phobic? First of all,
that you're training your mind to lose weight.
No, wait a minute. No. I'm trying to understand what is she trying to say. Okay, just so I can grasp on it. What exactly fat phobic means?
Fat phobic mean the same thing as like transphobic or homophobic or something like that.
That
like
you hate being fat
and you hate fat people if you do anything to lose weight. Or if you think being fat ain't healthy, then you fat phobic.
I think it's everybody's own choice what they do with their body.
Right.
And that doesn't mean that I hate all fat people because I'm trying to lose fat.
How do you know who's fat and who's not? Who?
What you mean? How do you know who fat? You can look at a motherfucker and see if they fat.
No.
What the? What did you just say?
No, hold on. Listen to me. Because
no.
Some people think somebody's fat because in their mind they're fat, but if they healthy, for their body weight, it might not be fat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So you can be bigger.
You can be bigger, and somebody can say, "Oh, you fat," but that's if somebody like 6'2", weighing 240, and he's solid, and you might think he's fat, but he's really not.
That's
fat.
the problem with society nowadays, that they put in a certain
look of when you're fat.
No, well, how you supposed to look. That's the look you need to look
so
to
what
be
would
attractive.
What would y'all
put
consider,
her back up there.
What would y'all consider fat?
I'm gonna ask you if she's fat. Put her back up there.
But she doing the whole fat trick or only showing her head.
No, I can tell if she's
fat.
Yeah,
but what does it have to do with anything?
Because it does, because she's gonna say
the reason why.
What, you think she's fat phobic?
Intentionally attempting to.
She's not fat.
You don't
but
think
it don't
she fat?
matter even if. Who cares?
Because she's trying to say that if she was fat, it could be like, oh, y'all just calling us out.
I think she fat.
No, she thinks she's fat.
She thinks she fat?
Yes.
And she feel attacked because other people losing weight.
Exactly.
So she's
not
insecure.
fat
So she's
to
talking
my
insecure.
eyes, but I think she thinks she's fat and she's insecure. So she's trying to make it seem like, let's put this whole trend
I don't
up.
even like
fatophobic.
She's a personal trainer though.
But the thing is, I don't like the word.
Stop lying.
The thing is, even like the word itself, to call somebody fat, that's just like, no.
What word
like,
should you use? Obese?
No, like
obese is obese.
I wouldn't
that's
even
way
have a
over
word. I don't know.
That's like 3 people.
It's just I don't categorize people based off they.
I call them big bones.
No, I don't categorize people off how much weight they got on them. I don't know. It's like, to me,
But it is fat.
It's fat though.
But
it's
it don't
fat.
matter.
It's extra. I know
what
what
does it
you're
matter?
saying.
It matters for your health.
It's matter for your health.
I know. I understand that. But like when people
Are you fat?
Am I fat?
You call yourself fat though. You said I'm getting fat.
What the heck are you talking about?
No, I'm saying.
I'm lost.
I'm just saying. You be in the mirror, babe, I need to go work out. I'm looking fat. And I look at you.
No,
you're not fat.
That sounds like a normal thing every woman says, though.
Exactly.
I say I need to work out because I want to tone, but that's my personal thing. Look at her.
See, like, babe, I'm getting fat. No, I need to go work out with you. That's exactly what you be saying.
People need to be happy in their own skin, no matter what size they are and whatever they want to do. Like,
right.
Stop
it's crazy that she says that as a
saying,
trainer, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said,
crazy.
people can be happy in their skin.
Exactly. I know plenty of friends that are a little more heavy set.
But if you
gorgeous,
if you lose weight, if you want to lose weight, you shouldn't. Like, she telling people if you like intentionally work out to lose weight, then you hate yourself pretty much.
Yes, that's what she's saying.
But maybe that's the case. Maybe somebody just want to better themselves.
No, they could be doing it for health
reasons. Maybe health reasons.
Because the doctor's saying, hey, you fat, you need to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah, like that
you
doctor.
having heart conditions.
Like the dude on my 600-pound life. He be telling them motherfuckers, hey, you need to lose about 100 pounds before you can get this gastric bypass surgery.
5 flights of stairs and you can hardly breathe. Yeah. You need to lose some weight. That's not.
But I think that mentality is one of the reasons why Americans are some of the biggest.
Some people do that for clout.
Unhealthiest people. Yeah, she probably did.
And she doing that for clout. She ain't got a lot of likes yet.
Oh, she went viral.
Exactly. The states and the food, boy. When I go there after 5 days of eating the food over there, I get heartburn.
My stomach really blow up, dude.
Like,
the bathroom blow up from me.
I don't know what they be putting in their food, but my European little stomach can't handle no U.S. food.
Good. It tastes good, but after 5 minutes, you feel like you wish you never ate it.
But it's food everywhere.
Because the taste buds, it's the preservatives. That's what they do. They want your taste buds to go fucking crazy. And then after you eat it, your body like, why did you eat that?
You get that itis. Gotta go. Gotta take a nap. Yeah. It'd be good though.
It'd be good.
And it's food on every. Oh, I love some Chick-fil-A. You go to the mall. It's a food court with options you would never see in Germany. You go to the grocery store. It's all different type of candies.
Every block, there's like 20 restaurants.
You go to the gas station. You see all kind of Welch's juices in there.
9 liters. Back in the day.
But it's all got all kind of chemicals and shit in there.
It says we about to shut down in 50 seconds.
Not just the TV. But yeah, America, it's some good ass food, some good eating while you eating it. But afterwards, it's like,
yeah, your body's like, what?
Are you a healthy person?
I'm a much healthier person since I live in Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you ain't got to worry about all those preservatives. I get more of our food off base than on base, especially meat.
Yeah, you can get really good meats here, pause. And as I was saying that, I was like, let me say pause after this. But
me like the meat.
Nah, my wife is real healthy. She would prefer to be vegan. Yeah. But
I tried that for 60
days.
But
I can't do it. I tried it for like 3 days and I was like, nah.
We cut down on eating meat a lot.
Yeah.
We try.
We did. Before that we used to have meat to every meal we was cooking, but now it's we're finding ways to really eat
without it.
Not really vegan. What's the other word for that? Vegetarian. There you go. Or
I gotta have some meat on every meal though. Pause.
The process I think is like I go with we try to stay away from pork. So it's like chicken, fish, beef.
I like fish.
So if it's beef,
I'm a pescatarian.
Try to not eat no more beef 80%. Until 16 hours because it takes longer to process.
Oh, okay.
Fish and chicken, I would say about 8 to 10 hours. So that's what we're trying to stay around. So to get all of that, I wouldn't say poison, but to get all that out before
so it can process, so you got more energy to do other shit.
Exactly,
and
have
you need
more,
to cleanse your colon. You can
colon. I don't know what colon is.
Who the hell is Colin?
Sorry, colon.
I'm fucking with you.
Hey,
you can do this yourself
that's a big
at
thing
home.
with
you can
men.
cleanse your colon at home.
Dudes are not doing that, Merita.
I know
Stop.
they don't.
They're not sticking nothing up their butt.
You gotta stick something up your butt.
Then go to your doctor.
That's even worse. That's a man sticking something up their butt.
Then do it at home.
So you got to stick a tube up your butt?
It's like, the little pad thing that has water in it.
The little pad. Yeah. I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all.
It's a pad.
Okay.
And it has a little tube on it.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to stick that up your butt.
All right.
And let the water go in you. And then you take it out and you let the water sit for like 10 or 15 minutes if you can. Okay. Sometimes with the first time, you ain't going to be able to do it for 10 and 15 minutes.
All right.
Probably 5.
Okay.
And all that shit comes out.
Literally.
But you got to be careful because once you do stuff like that, it makes your booty hole looser.
Ew.
It does. It's nasty. A fact. It is. It's a fact. So you be sitting on the couch and you done did that 3 or 4 times a year.
Are you into cleansing?
What you mean?
Like
not
your
my
body
butthole.
cleansing?
Not the butthole.
No, just your body.
Maybe I should
drinking.
though.
He might drink some prune juice or some shit.
One time I tried like a juice cleanse.
Juicer,
I seen some Netflix documentary or something about juicing. I got all motivated to juice and shit. I bought a motherfucking juicing machine, and a whole bunch of fruits and veggies and shit. That shit lasted like 3 days too.
But we carry around a lot of shit though.
Yeah, I understand that. Like you carry around
almost
a lot
15 pounds of shit.
15 pounds.
Normally 15 pounds of shit is in your body.
So people literally full of shit. Do you feel like lighter after you do the cleanse?
Yes. But you have to get nutrients in your body back because once you shit all that out, you're shitting out nutrients as well.
Like your microbiome or whatever, right? Can you because I know they got this nose thing where you can like put water up your nose when you congest it to like you could use it with your kids. Water? It's like some kind of liquid you can put up your nose with this machine to like get rid of your congestion for your little kids and for yourself sometime when you like real clogged up. Yeah. And they say it has to be like really clean water or some kind of saline solution that's like not contaminated because you can get like parasites from dirty water.
Dirty water, yeah.
Is this? I imagine it's the same with the colon cleanse thing,
ass.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's what they're using at the doctors too. Some type of liquid.
Shit is on the walls of your whatever.
I don't know, but cleansing, so cleanse your body, cleanse your spirit.
Get all that shit off because it sticks.
Mm.
I would love to cleanse my spirit.
I thought you about to say I love to cleanse your ass.
There's a thing that I've been thinking about doing, but I'm super scared.
What's that?
Because
this is a whole different conversation.
No, it's gonna be quick. It's Mike Tyson did it. We're gonna get to that.
Dude.
Mike Tyson did it.
Yeah, with the frog.
No, wait. Let me get to that.
With the frog.
Okay, it's scary because you see how you say when you smoke. No, I'm about to tell you that is really interesting. You need to look into that. I think you're really gonna blow your mind. So you know how you say when you smoke, it just completely gets you. Sometimes it gives you like an anxiety feeling or something like that.
Mm-hmm,
okay,
like mushrooms.
So there is a treatment, and it's a medicine that they call, and they call it bufo. Have you heard about that before?
I heard of bofa.
No,
you
call
your
bufo.
frog when you post that.
Bufo is a venom that gets taken out of a toad.
Like a poison dart toad or something?
The toad lives underground for 10 months. After 10 months, it comes up to surface. They take the venom from the toad, they crystallize it, and then you smoke it. And that whole process takes you for about 20 minutes. It completely shoots you out of the element. It's like an ego death you experience. That's what people are saying. Like, you pretty much die and you get rebirth.
You ain't never
It completely resets your whole ego.
It sounds like DMT.
It
Similar,
is.
Yes.
It is.
Yep. That's what
DMT
Mike Tyson
DMT5 or something. DMT5. Mike Tyson did. Does it get DMT5 or something? DTM, something like that. I don't know.
It's like DMT, but the shit I'm talking about, you got to go to some temple and fucking.
He actually went somewhere.
Well,
it was somewhere.
I already contact somebody that does it in Malibu, California. Off of another, spiritual guidance that I'll be, following on Instagram. And funny thing is, they said that stuff gets introduced to you. You don't go and search for it. The first time I heard about this medicine was from one of my clients like 2 years ago, because we get into our spiritual talking, and it was like, Merita, you're so spiritual, why don't you never do bufo? I was like, what is bufo? It's like, it comes from Mexico. In Mexico, they actually take the liquid and shoot it in your spine.
Jesus.
But now they crystallize it where you smoke it. And it's a medicine. It's not a drug. They say it's not a drug. It's just pretty much a spiritual cleansing. It's a death and rebirth situation that you experience in that. And that whole process takes about 20 minutes. So when you completely out of it, it can get violence depending on how strong your ego is that is trying to fight it. How easy are you letting your ego go? And if your ego's too strong, you be literally on the floor. You can watch videos how people be taking a buffo and how they go
Mike
crazy.
Tyson said he didn't even know if he was gonna make it out of it.
And it changed his whole life.
That's why he's so docile now.
Yes.
Yeah, got
people
weed,
who take it, it's,
plantations everywhere.
Yeah, people who go through that treatment, who does it once, it changes their life completely in a positive way. So I've been thinking about it a lot, where I can just do like a complete spiritual cleansing, to especially being in this entertainment business for 11 years. It takes a toll on you mentally.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, and I feel like whenever I'm getting close to be like, okay, I'm moving on to better things now, letting the entertainment business go, I think that's when I'm going to reset myself to let all of that, all of this, what has been clinging onto me for 11 years and what we have been through fighting off these battles in this entertainment business, I just want to put it to rest. And I think that's when I'm going to fly to Malibu and I'm going to do it. And when I do it, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Okay. You going to do it too?
What?
The buffo.
I told her, I was like, do it
No,
with
because
me.
you have to realize if you are already strong-minded. I'm not saying she's not strong-minded, but I handle situations differently. And I think it would do the opposite of what it's supposed to do.
Has that ever happened to anybody though?
What you mean?
Has
with
it ever
the
has,
buffo?
Yeah, has it ever had an adverse effect?
And I don't want to be the first. I want to come back and they be like, I don't even know her.
From the research, because I've been researching it for 2 years. It's very interesting to me. But a year ago, I will be like, hell no. There's no way in the world I'm going to face my demons like that. The most scariest part, because just of my experience of how I feel when I smoke. Mm-hmm. But reading up more, and then people on podcasts talking about this now, I think that will be something that really transforms my life to a complete different level. We're blocking ourselves of blessings, and we have so much potential to reach far out, but it's just something inside of us that's blocking us from reaching a next level where we're trying to go. So, but yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope this was like a good ending for this podcast.
Yeah, it was.
I'd be like going to
but look it up and look up the interview.
It sound like DMT
with Mike Tyson. Beautiful. He talks. There's like 2 videos I think on YouTube about him taking buffo.
I heard Joe Rogan talking about it too. I watch him a lot.
Yeah.
So now you learned some things today.
Yeah, I learned a few things about energy and sage and shit.
There you go. And I'm going to send you some sage.
Send it to me. I need to burn some sage in here sometime.
J-Lo can't sing. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
I should have burnt some sage after Martina came and left out this bitch because that was crazy. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you gotta tell us that story.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you after.
Yeah, after the mics and cameras off.
Mic check.
All right. Is there anything else y'all wanted to say or plug before y'all got
this was absolutely amazing. Thank you for having us.
Seriously appreciate y'all coming through.
Your show is amazing. Great vibes, great energies in here. What you're doing is absolutely amazing. I've been following you and I've been seeing what you've been talking about, and it takes a lot of courage and strength to be brave enough to talk about certain subjects that you talk about in your show to enlighten people out there. So keep doing what you're doing.
And to continue it after negativity.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Continue, honey. You on the right path.
And y'all too. I wanted
success.
I wanted y'all to come through because I've been watching y'all and following y'all for a long time, and y'all been doing y'all thing. Every time I see something pop up that y'all doing, it's some dope shit, some professional shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
appreciate it.
I don't see how nobody got anything negative to say about y'all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Same with you.
All right. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all want to say your Instagrams or whatever?
Right here. Juice. My Instagram.
Right here to my Instagram.
Business is at upscale.uptown. IG is at Merita Rex and at Olee Can Do
anything.
All right. That's been the Quote Goats podcast. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to this long ass
I know, for real.
action-packed episode. Yeah.
Hope y'all learned something.
See y'all next time. Peace.